She thought things were going well. Late night calls, inside jokes, good morning texts. They weren't official, but it felt like something real. Then one morning, silence. No reply, no explanation. She waited, told herself maybe his phone died, maybe he was busy, maybe she said something wrong. A day passed, then two, then a week. Nothing. He was gone. Not just physically, but digitally, emotionally, erased, ghosted. No goodbye, no closure, just absence. It hits like a car crash you never saw coming. Fast, brutal, disorienting. You replay everything. What did I say wrong? Was I too much? Not enough. Your brain spirals in every direction, trying to make sense of silence. That's the pain of ghosting, the sudden shutdown. Now imagine something else. At first, everything feels warm, connected, consistent. You message, they reply. You call, they answer. You share, they care. But then, slowly the tone shifts. They still reply, but it's shorter now. They still answer, but not as quickly. You go from good morning to seen. You feel it. Something's slipping. You ask if something's wrong, they say, no, just busy. You believe them, because hope is easier than heartbreak. But deep down, you know, this isn't distance. This is a slow exit. You hold on. Try harder. Send the texts. Keep it light. Wait longer. You don't want to be needy, but inside you're breaking. That's the gradual fade, the slow burn of neglect. It doesn't hit like a crash. It's a slow drowning. You see the shore, but it keeps getting farther away. And the worst part, they never have to explain. They just fade. So which one hurts more? Ghosting leaves you with questions. Gradual fading leaves you with doubt. Ghosting makes you feel disposable. Fading makes you feel invisible. With ghosting, there's a wound, sharp, immediate. With fading, there's a sickness, slow, silent, suffocating. Ghosting steals closure. Fading robs you of dignity, one day at a time. Psychologically, both are brutal in their own way. Ghosting can trigger anxiety, fear of abandonment, fear of repeating it. It can haunt you, wondering what you did wrong. Fading erodes you. You lose yourself trying to hold something that's already gone. It can leave you questioning your worth, your value, your place in someone's life. So which one hurts more? Truth is, it's not a competition. Pain doesn't need rankings to be valid. Some feel crushed by silence, others by slow disconnection. What matters is that both leave a scar, and both deserve healing. And maybe what hurts most is not knowing which one you're in. Waiting to be ghosted, hoping it's just a fade, or stuck somewhere in between, not quite gone, not really here. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Whether he ghosted you or faded out, it says more about his emotional maturity than your worth. You didn't fail. You cared. You showed up, and someone couldn't meet you there. That's not your shame to carry. Healing starts by telling the truth. It hurt. You expected more. You deserve better. Let yourself grieve. Not just the person, but the future you imagined. The connection you hoped for. Be gentle with yourself. This wasn't your fault. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your value. Talk to a friend, a therapist, a journal. Speak the pain, don't swallow it. Because silence shouldn't be answered with more silence. And emotional fading shouldn't fade your sense of self. You are worthy of love that stays, that speaks, that chooses you fully. Whether it ended with a bang or a whisper, you still deserve healing. And you will rise again, louder than silence, brighter than the fade. Which one hurt you more, the sudden ghost or the